Hi everyone! This is going to be an interesting vlog because I've had to record voiceover. I hope you guys don't mind, but there was background music playing at a couple of the venues. I don't have licensing for that. But let's start with my Tom Ford Makeover experience. This was just a quick preview look at the summer 2017 collection. Hello, hello! Say hi, Joe! My shoes are a lot uglier than Joe's. She's got the Velcro ones, and I got the lace-ups. We're both wearing 5.5. Now for a little background info, this is Frank. He is one of my besties, and we've been friends for years. Joe is his girlfriend. Was it hard? Scary drop. Joe's first attempt. Joe is actually shorter than I am. She's 4'11". I'm 5 feet. So this is a struggle for us because we're also scared of heights. You got it, girl! Even though Frank is making it look extremely easy right now because he's super strong, just being upside down makes things so much harder. Like, there's no way I could do that, even though I can do pull-ups and push-ups. It's just a different kind of strength. Anyway, Joe has also become a super close friend of mine. I'm so lucky to have her in my life. She is an awesome workout machine, guys. One day we'll film a video together when I'm not as embarrassed working out next to her. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I have super sweaty hands, so I had to use chalk, and it does help a little bit, but I'm really scared of falling, which doesn't help me in this case. So this was definitely a challenge for me, and Joe's super strong. Like, this girl is ripped and she has great stamina, but it was still difficult for both of us. Climbing is definitely something where you need practice. You definitely need to build your confidence. I do think I would try this again. This was my first experience, my first real go at it. It's so unfortunate that I had to cut a lot of the commentary that my friends had. It was just the background music, and I know that other YouTube creators have gotten in trouble for using licensed music. Even if I lowered the volume, you could still hear the music in the background. But next time, definitely, I will try to include some more feedback for you guys so you can listen to what they're saying. I have been doing a lot of CrossFit, so I figured I would mix it up with climbing just because it's something different. I generally prefer a whole body workout because climbing is mostly upper body, maybe a little calf action. But honestly, it's kind of amazing to see how much progress I've made when I do something like this, because I used to not have any upper body strength at all. But this stuff is challenging, you know? It's not easy at all. My hands. Frank and Joe just got back from Thailand, and they bought me all these delicious dried fruits. These are super tart strawberries. These are sugar-free kiwis, which I really like, and the pineapples, which are sweet but delicious. Korean barbecue for lunch. Super thin pork belly. This is actually really good, and I don't really like pork belly much. Wagyu beef belly. I ate ice cream, and it was worth it. FYI, this is where we ate lunch. It's called Mr. Barbecue. The texture's a little on the chunky side, but Frank said that when they bought them, the ladies were handing out samples and they were chopped up finely, so maybe I'm gonna try that when I get home. I'm going to CrossFit in 2 hours, so as I digest, I'm going to have my Americano as usual, and I was bad and I got a cake pop. I wanted to show you guys what I eat and how I eat because I get a lot of questions. I figured I would share with you my tips and tricks for maintaining a lean figure while still building muscle. Obviously, you shouldn't be eating cake pops though. I have featured these sunglasses on the blog before, but they're by Celine. I got them at Nordstrom, but Nordstrom doesn't sell these online. They're really nice and comfortable. I don't know, I just like them. Beau Bear's waiting for food. You're hungry, aren't you? Just give me a little bit of time, Bear Bear. But here are my gorgeous flowers. I just had to show them because they are humongous roses, and I repurposed my Diptyque candle. Thank you, Sabrina. She gave me a bunch of them before she moved. So yeah, I actually made this little arrangement myself. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about food. Let's start with the Kobe beef. This is brisket point, otherwise known as chadol in Korean. That's what it says right here. And it's highly marbled beef, but I like how soft it is. I don't cook it until it's fully cooked, just because it continues to cook once you take it off the pan. I use this one from All Clad. I think you can buy them individually. Williams Sonoma has their own collection as well. And with this beef, I'll use my favorite sesame oil. Basically, you just want to use 100% pure sesame oil. Also, I have some different kinds of salt in here. I have more Beige candle holders, my utensil holders. Some of you guys have asked me about these, and they're from Target. I purchased them as a set. White pepper, olive oil spray from Trader Joe's, which isn't bad. I try not to use the spray ones too often, but just in general, I try not to use too much oil. Here is my refrigerator section. This is my favorite salad. I don't use very much of the dressing, but I like how it has different types of cabbage. I do not eat the wonton noodles or the almonds that come in there, and the sesame dressing is a little heavy on the sugar, so I'll just go ahead and skip most of that, but I'll use a lot of the angel hair coleslaw that I also buy from Whole Foods. It's just a better way to get more veggies and fiber into my diet. Then I buy chicken from Whole Foods. I usually just buy Mary's Organic boneless, skinless chicken breasts. These are pretty good. Okay, here's a little drawer action. I do love golden beets. I buy these, boil them, and chop them up and stick them into my salad mixture sometimes. Just depends on how much time I have. And then this is probably one of my favorite things I've ever discovered at Whole Foods. I like to mix that with carrots. I'll just peel and chop these up. I bought baby carrots for the first time, but these taste funny. I'm not a fan. So I'm just going to go back to my carrots, normal carrots, which are a little bit more work, but they taste better. This is my coconut milk, which I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit. But this Kite Hill almond milk is amazing. This is a cream cheese style spread, and it's made with chives, but it's also wholly almond milk. It's very simple, dairy free. It's really delicious actually, and I love eating these with carrots because it's a high source of vitamins and fiber. It's a good combination, and it is rather filling. So I highly recommend this, and it really does taste like cream cheese. Lastly, I was talking about on Instagram and Snapchat, I was showing you guys my little milkshake, my banana milkshake, and essentially I wait for my bananas to ripen until they're brown with lots of spots. I stick them in the freezer, and then once they're completely frozen, I'll take them out, let them thaw for about, 2 to 5 minutes, and then I'll mix them up with my organic coconut light milk. The bottom line is, post-workout, within the first hour, I'll have some kind of sugar, some kind of dirty carb, which is, refined carbs like white rice or bread. I'll have whatever I want within about a 1 to 3 hour period. And then usually in the 4th hour or so, I'll try to tone it down and maybe have some kind of brown rice, some kind of cleaner protein like chicken breast. But how I eat is honestly super simple. Anyone can do it. You just eat clean carbs and protein, ideally without fat or fiber post-workout, right though? And then back to fiber, protein, and fats for the rest of the day. So you just get a really good 4-hour window to eat essentially whatever you want. Obviously, you're not going to reach your goals as quickly if you just eat a donut after your workout, but the goal is to be healthy all the time. And it's not just about aesthetics, it's about good health. Right, Bear? I already went ahead and put my coconut milk in here. I'm using a little bit more than normal. I don't have my bananas fully frozen, so that's why I'm going to be using ice. Most of the time, I don't actually even eat it as though it's ice cream. I kind of turn it into a milkshake. So I'm just going to pop these suckers in, and normally it's a little bit more difficult to do that, but that's why I chop them up into quarters like this as much as I can before putting them into the Ninja. It's not that hard, but it's a little loud. Ooh, I made a lot. It's actually really good and good for you. This is very filling. This is like a meal in itself for me, but because I only ate fish and rice, I'm going to eat this. Yum. Normally when I use frozen bananas, it feels more like ice cream as opposed to a milkshake. So I'm just going to throw some blueberries into whatever's left here in this mixer and then eat that before I hit the road. Delicious and pretty. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you'd like some more fitness and nutrition videos, please let us know. We'd be happy to film them for you. Bye everybody. See you next time.